Hi friends, it's Tuesday, and here I am ready to read another story to all of you out there. Today's story is The Day You Begin. It's written by Jacqueline Woodson and illustrated by Rafael Lopez. And the story is about this little girl. Here she is in her apartment reading a book. There will be times when you walk into a room and no one there is quite like you. She is going into some room, I'm not sure what room it is yet. Maybe it will be your skin, your clothes, or the curl of your hair. There will be times when no one understands the words that come from your mouth, the beautiful language of the country you left behind. My name is Rigoberto. We just moved here from Venezuela. And because they don't understand, the classroom will fill with some laughter until the teacher quiets everyone. Rigoberto is a unique name. Rigoberto from Venezuela, your teacher says so soft and beautifully that your name and homeland sound like flowers blooming the first bright notes. He liked the way the teacher said his name. There will be times when the words don't come. Your own voice, once huge, now smaller, when the teacher asks, "What did you do last summer? Tell the class your story." "We went to France," Shayla said. "These shells came from a beach in Maine." A boy named Jonathan holds out a jar filled with tiny shells, so fragile they look like they'll just turn to dust in your own untraveled hands. "My whole family went to India, Spain, South Carolina." Each souvenir a small triumph of a journey. Their travels going on and on. Everybody had travels to talk about. And as you stand in front of that room, you can only remember how the heat waved as it lifted off the curb, and your days spent at home caring for your little sister, who made you laugh out loud and hugged you hard at nap time. You can only remember the books you kept on reading long after she had fallen asleep. In that room where no one else is quite like you, you look down at your own empty hands and wonder, what good is this when other students were flying and sailing and going somewhere? There will be times when the lunch your mother packed for you is too strange or too unfamiliar for others to love as you do. Even when your own friend Nadja will wrinkle her nose and say, "What's in there anyway?" And you'll wonder how she doesn't see the rice beneath the meat and the kimchi. You'll wonder why she doesn't remember that rice is the most popular food in the world. There will be times when the climbing bars are too high. The run is too fast and too far. The game isn't one you can ever really play. "I don't want him on our team." You can watch. Maybe you can have a turn later, and you feel left out of the play. There will be times when the world feels like a place that you're standing all the way outside of, and everybody else is together. and all that stands beside you is your own brave self, steady as steel and ready even though you don't yet know what you're ready for. There will be times when you walk into a room and no one there is quite like you until the day you begin. You begin to share your stories. My name is Angelina, and I spent my whole summer with my little sister. You tell that class your voice is stronger than it was a minute ago, reading books and telling stories, and even though we were right on our block, it was like we got to go everywhere. We went places in books. Your name is like my sister's, Rigoberto said. Her name is Angelina too. And all at once in the room, where no one else is quite like you, the world opens itself up a little wider to make some space for you. This is the day you begin to find the places inside. Your laughter and your lunches, your books, your travel, and your stories, where every new friend has something a little like you and something else so fabulously not quite like you at all. You make friends. And that's what it's like to go someplace different or meet new people. You begin when you found something in common with someone, and then share the differences that you have. I really enjoyed that story about the day you begin. And I was thinking how special your face is, and how each person's face is very unique. So I thought it would be fun today to look in the mirror and see your face and make a face with a paper plate. So I'm going to start my paper plate face today using a paper plate. Some of you might like to color your whole paper plate before you start. What are some things that we know about our face? Well, we know we have eyes. So let's start with our eyes. I chose 2 big eyes, and here I have my glue ready. And I'm going to put my eyes on first, and I'm going to look at my face and see where the eyes are. Are they at the bottom of my face? No, my mouth is at the bottom. Are they in the middle? Oh no, what's this? This is my nose. My eyes are close to the top of my head. So first I'm going to put this eye on. Here comes my glue. I'm going to make 2 dots for my eyes. So there are my eyes looking at you. And then today is a happy day for me, so I'm going to put a smiling mouth on my face. Some days are not so happy and you might put a frowny mouth or an angry mouth. We all have different kinds of feelings during the day. So I have eyes and a mouth. Let's look back at our face. What else do you see? Oh, I see a nose. I'm going to take a crayon to do my nose. There are 2 holes in my nose called nostrils. 2 holes and the bridge of my nose. So there is my nose. Something else I have over my eyes, let's look again. It's an eyebrow, 1 over each eye. And they're made out of hairs, so I'm going to make eyebrows over my eyes, made of little hairs. That's my eyebrows. Ooh, I said hair. Some of you might like to put some hair on your face. I'm going to start with some glue that's coming right along. I'm going to use some brown strands of hair. I'm going to use 3 strands of hair, so maybe I could braid the hair or I could trim the hair and it could fall down next to my face like hair does. Then you can add ears or freckles or all kinds of wonderful things that are on your face. Have fun with this project at home. See you tomorrow.